Hello, everyone. Welcome to Leagues Under the Fast Leagues Under the Ink, otherwise known as Fast FLUTI or FLUTI. Today, we have a tournament tonight. For the commentary on the group stage, you have me, Conro, and Spy. Welcome in, Spy.
Hello. I'm really excited for this. FLUTI. Also, we just gotta appreciate this interface. This is absolutely, it's really pretty, and it kind of gives me side order vibes.
Oh yeah, agreed.
Kind of fits. We've had a recent announcement with side order. It was mind-blowing, especially because it was the first announcement of the direct. And I just love this interface. It's so good.
Oh yeah, no, agreed. It looks very good. First thing we're doing is gassing up Dapple Productions here, who are your host for FLUTI tonight. So first up, I think we're in Group F. Just to clarify a few things, the group stage, every match is best of 3. There are 332 teams participating in this tournament tonight, and much like FLUTI, they have been divided into 7 divisions. This cast will just be focusing on Division S. These are, the highest seeded teams. There are 36 teams in this tournament, 6 groups of 6. And the top 2 from each group will go through to a single elimination bracket later on. So first up, we have BAD versus SEQUOIA, and we are starting this set on Clan Blitz Manta Maria. What do you think of that one, Spy?
I really love Clan Manta. It just feels so much better to a lot of other stages in the game. Not necessarily like ship shape or crab leg, like mincemeat for sorts. But anyway, we're already getting into it. This was really fast, to be honest. We have a pretty normal comp. We have a slosher, and also we have a range blaster on the side of SEQUOIA, and a carbon deco. These comps seem like really good comps, especially with the shooters like Splattershot and NZAP. These are just really good in the meta right now.
Yeah, interesting comp coming out from SEQUOIA. No backline there. I think the range blaster has the most range on their team. And looks like an aggressive build as well. I saw 2 mains of QR there with stealth jump, so they will probably be going in, trying to get the splat straight away. And the first fight in this game, so many players going down. I think BAD just had a few more players up. They have a power clam. Sorry, this is SEQUOIA actually. They have a power clam on the ready. The Zap is trying to keep it, gets a splat, gets a trade. So a bit of a messy start. The carbon actually jumps in and gets a splat, so the carbon is going to hold mid for now. They're pretty much the only one around mid. I think everyone else got splatted and is respawning. They have a power clam. I guess they have the upper hand, but they don't have too much control right now. Both teams just battling for control here with another fight.
And they have barely secured this big clam right there on the side of SEQUOIA. It is so much going on screen right now. I can't even comprehend everything that is happening. There's so much fighting going on. 3 people are down on the side of BAD, and this bad timing for them. Ha, I'm so funny. But anyway, SEQUOIA is already getting points. Oh, with a power clam, but the range blaster walked into that bomb and got picked off somehow. With that bomb just. But also we see Archer here on the little plat, being a little aggressive, but not too aggressive to be feeding. And it seems like their push is going to be over for this. They have scored to 56, which is already a good starting push. Not a winning push necessarily, but if they can just extend this period where they have a lot of mid, then it could potentially be a winning push. But we'll see.
Yeah, solid start from SEQUOIA. They got the splats. I think the splatter shot as well kind of flanked around on that street and pincered the last player. And they've kind of maintained control after that push, and they're ready for another one. They've got a power clam and a fair few clams to follow up. They're below the 50 mark at least. Archer holding on to a couple of clams, just trying to make the most of that timer, filling it back up. They're down to 31. Have they been cleared out there? I think the Zap was the only one that went down. The others have just retreated to mid just to maintain control for another push. The basket closes. A huge pick with the range blaster there by Bishop. They're going to poke around left, try and get another one. It only takes 2 shots from this range blaster to get a splat, but that player wisely backs up. But yeah, this game, I mean, after that first initial scramble where a lot of players were getting splatted, it seems to be SEQUOIA with a lot of control right now. Nice pick with the inkjet though, and if they can get another one, that might open up something. The Zuka comes out as well. BAD trying to bring themselves back into this game.
Yeah, I mean, we just saw the Trizuka being a little bit more on the aggressive side. I don't think it worked out that well, but there's another Azuka coming off, on the side of SEQUOIA. And it seems like BAD is gonna try to push their plat. They already have it inked up right now. So right now they have the advantage here. They're fighting against Archer. Archer goes down. They have a big clem. They score. The Sloshers there. They almost have the tri-strike. The Inkta is going off. I feel like someone is going to get clams. The ballpoint is gonna try to score, but it's gonna be rather difficult considering that a lot of people from SEQUOIA already respawned, and there's only the ballpoint left on the side of BAD. Honestly, I feel like on the side of SEQUOIA, the Carbon and the Range Blaster have such a good synergy with each other. Like, they double team so often, and it really shows.
Oh yeah, definitely. The Range Blaster with, with a burst bomb on top of that, having a Carbon in your face as well, it does work really well together. BAD are on the scoreboard. They had a bit of a chance there to get a little bit more. They just didn't quite have the clams and get the picks they needed, but the tri-strike and the Carbon goes down
That was in
as
180.
well. Nice pick by the Carbon. BAD maintaining control here. They just get a couple of splats there as well. Bishop and Roundy are going to try and hold fort with the Range Blaster and the Zap. Just wait for their teammates to come back in. BAD are preparing for another push, and if they get another one, they have 16 clams on them with a power clam. Zuka comes out and takes out their backline, and now they're 2 down. This might be a missed opportunity, and there's not long to go in this game. Well, they still have the pity clam, so they will have a power clam at least, but they might only have one more push.
Yeah, it's gonna be really stressful from now on. There's only 25 seconds left. Oh, but it seems like BAD is really picking up their pace here. They already have 2 down, but they're 2 down themselves. They have the tactical, but are they gonna use it? No, because Bags goes down right now. SEQUOIA has the edge again, it seems like, but BAD is still kind of in control of mid, but I feel like SEQUOIA is just gonna put all the resources into defending now. There's the Range Blaster being more on the aggressive side, though. There's the Trizuka coming off by both sides.
Oh,
but it doesn't really do that much.
So many Trizukas coming out. Out comes the Tri-Strike. They have the clams ready. They've just got to get the picks now to get this final push, but they are 2 down. It's just the Pen and the Zap. The Pen has no choice but just to try and run it in, and it is a wipeout. Solid defense from SEQUOIA, and they will take game 1. And I should have said 3 Trizukas in this game, which probably doesn't surprise anyone. It's a very strong special right now. Very good at just taking players by surprise as that shot comes towards you and probably one-shots you.
Yeah, literally. Like, ever since that 20 damage buff on the indirect, it's been such a strong special weapon. I mean, all the time it's been very inconsistent with its damage output, especially because you would have to 3-shot. And now you just have to 2-shot, which is just so much better for the weapon, and it's been kind of annoying to some people, I think. But considering we still have Tacticooler in the meta, I feel like it's fine.
Yeah. I mean, I don't know how I stand with a Trizuka at the moment, but I like it more than Crab Tank, purely because I don't like using Crab Tank even. Trizuka's kind of funny when you just get some picks with it.
Yeah, but the hitbox kind of seems odd sometimes.
Oh, definitely. But
at least for me. I mean,
but yeah, getting splattered by a Trizuka, pretty annoying. It is just you get it out and you can't do much about it. You just got to try and dodge it, I guess.
Just have to go behind the wall, and even that doesn't work sometimes.
Oh yeah, because of course they can like kind of arc their shot as well. It's definitely something the players can get.
Can't get the fall offs.
Yeah, but sometimes it's kind of needed. It's got a massive range, and it can just so much explosive damage. If it suddenly gets like 2 or 3 players, that's your chance to push in.
Yeah, but even sometimes it feels like you just get 3 kills, or sometimes like 0. So that inconsistency factor hasn't changed that much, but it can do good chip damage, at least. Like, it can combo with some weapons. Yeah.
Like with most specials, it's still definitely better when you try and kind of combo with your team play. So we are going to go to game 2. It is just best of 3. So if SEQUOIA do win this one, they will take the set and move on. BAD have it all to do. They've got to win 2 in a row. And we're going to go to Rainmaker Scorch Gorge. We are going to see a Crab Tank, speaking of that, on the side of BAD for this one.
And also, we just have a lot of calm changes here. We have the Tri-Nouveau on the side of BAD and the Secofin Splatter Scope. Both weapons that are fairly good right now, especially the Tri-Slosher Nouveau, as it has Tacticooler. And SEQUOIA is going for a triple shooter comp with 52, N-Zap, Shot, and Range Blaster. I feel like triple shooter is so common right now. I'm kind of scared. This reminds me of Splatoon 2.
Yeah, shooters are, I mean, I'd say they're in a good spot. They've always been in a pretty good spot, but yeah, we have been seeing a lot of shooters recently. I mean, again, I think that Zuka buff has helped the splatter shot come into play a little bit more this patch as well. So SEQUOIA do break the first checkpoint pretty early. It's not the most difficult checkpoint to break on Scorch, and BAD do have it back. They don't have too much control. There's a fight going on in that right side pit, 2v1, and SEQUOIA, of course, win that one. And BAD's teammate come a little bit late, and they get taken out as well. Locke is just trying to hold this down right now with the Rainmaker. They do take out that player that was on the right, and they're just trying to stall a little bit, waiting for the teammates to come back. They're doing a pretty good job of that, and well played by the Splash. Good, well helped with the Rainmaker carrier. They're still carrying this. I think they're ready for a push, hopefully. Oh,
yeah, oh, never mind. The Rainmaker goes down. Yeah, they were just kind of stalling in mid right now. It was kind of a bad situation for them. Right now, there was just a shot against 3 people, and they were just stuck behind the wall. The Range Blaster is fighting the Crab Tank, and they jump out onto mid next to the Rainmaker. The Splatter Scope got a pick, I think. The Splash being a little bit more aggressive, trying to push in a bit more. It's going to be difficult, though. But it seems like they're just going to have support from the Trizuka, and they even get the checkpoint, so that's important for them.
Yeah, they just managed to spot 3 players for SEQUOIA. The Charger was the only one to survive that. Player gets taken out for BAD. SEQUOIA Archie going into the mid, just trying to stop this, trying to pincer, but they're not able to. But I don't think BAD have the players up right now to do anything with this. They broke the checkpoint, but because they did it second, they are still behind. It is only 68 points, though. Either team just moving it slightly past that checkpoint for points now. There might have been a Zuka or something that took out the Rainmaker there. So it is on BAD's side. Sorry, it's on SEQUOIA's side at the moment.
Yeah. The 52... Oh, I thought it was... They were going to come and clutch, like, in a 2v1. I mean, they did get a trade, though, so that was important. But also, there were 3 people down on the side of SEQUOIA right now. BAD has such a good opportunity, but they go down right now. There was a wall between them, I think. Oh my god, the pop got 2 people right now. And now they're taking the Rainmaker on the side of SEQUOIA. I think they want to just self-destruct. And it worked.
Just able to.
That was really, really close. I feel like if that wouldn't have worked, BAD would have had the edge by a mile.
Yeah, that was pretty big. After going 2 down to the burst, just able to grab it and take it back onto your own side. BAD definitely getting more of the picks this game. They were able to get that push again because they were, I mean, it was essentially kind of a delayed wipe on SEQUOIA. Yeah. And BAD going for another push, but the R2 down. And what is Locke going to do with the Rainmaker? Probably try and stall, but they're right in the corner. And it's only the splash shot left. They're not going to back up. They are going to go for a pick. They get one. And, well, in the meantime, SEQUOIA have lost 3 players here, so it's going to be a little slow for them getting out. They do need to take this lead back, otherwise we are going to go to game 3. But much better stuff than BAD so far this game. And another pick from the Charger.
Yeah. I mean, the Charger is just staying in mid right now. I feel like it would be just kind of not a good... Oh my god! I am being interrupted so much by just people coming clutch. The Charger just wiped out 2 people with 1 shot. That was really, really important for them, as they still want to push. I feel like they're just kind of stubborn with their numbers right now. I mean, they have about half as much, like they have the double of SEQUOIA, I guess. If you count the math or something, I don't know, I'm bad at math. But there are only 30 seconds left. The people are fighting over there on the plat of SEQUOIA. It's gonna be really difficult to get another push going, but I feel like if they just stay in this defensive situation and they just maintain control in mid, I feel like that would be really important for them.
Yeah, they have a lot of control mid. That double with the Charger was an opportunity for them to push forward, and they had Zuka and a Crab Tank to follow that up as well. So hard for SEQUOIA to come back in, but SEQUOIA have 7 seconds to gain some control and take Rainmaker, but they're 2 down, mainly thanks to the Zuka. They are able to pick it up, but they are going nowhere. Nice recovery from BAD after game 1, and straight away, we're going to game 3.
This is like something that doesn't happen that often in tournaments, I feel like, especially in the first round, so I'm glad.
Yeah, definitely. Hopefully a sign of things to come in Division S of FLUTI here. These are all the top teams, so hopefully we are going to see some close games, some close sets, and we are already seeing one. BAD and SEQUOIA, 1 game each. We will go to game 3, which is Splat Zones on Barnacle and Dime.
Ooh. Wow, this is like actually so funny. Like every time I commentate Barnacle, it's not with Zari. I feel like that's hilarious. I don't know if she's watching the stream right now, but she should have just commentated.
Yeah, it's got to happen at some point.
Yeah, hopefully. Like, we just have a curse upon us where we can't commentate any of the new stages. It sucks.
Oh, yeah. So, yeah, interesting for this match. SEQUOIA, they haven't really run a backline yet, so I'm not sure if they have one in the works, and it's just not come out yet. I feel like a charge is pretty good on this map. It can overlook kind of the whole zone and shoot across the other side of the zone to their sniper as well. I wouldn't expect the Trizukas to go anywhere, though. I would definitely expect those to come out here.
Yeah. I feel like you just want a Trizuka on your comp right now. I feel like that's a really useful special weapon. We have the tiebreaker. I love that.
we do.
And we have an E-liter scope. And backless comp again with the Splatana wiper on the side of SEQUOIA instead of the ends. Wait, they don't have cooler?
No, they've opted for kind of maybe some missile spam here. Is the Wiper Deco a lot of special
yeah,
charge
it's Wiper Deco. I didn't even know this.
Yeah, a lot of special charge coming up, so maybe that's what they're going for. I mean, it'll definitely help. There you go. The missiles are out already, and they are going to follow those up as they should. So, I mean, the plan's working out so far. They've taken out 2. They've got the zone, SEQUOIA, and they are going to try and push up. Yeah, that Wiper is going to have to keep pressure with the missiles on that E-liter. I think they were probably aware of that. The other team, you know, they've got a backline and you don't, so special spam with missiles definitely going to help, and they've got to just rush them, and that's definitely what they've done so far. SEQUOIA kind of struggling here. They just don't have the players up to kind of take the zone back for now. Oh, there you go. BAD do take it back. Sorry, SEQUOIA were take it in the lead there. I got the mixed up for a sec. BAD do retake the zone.
Yeah, and right now BAD has the advantage with the tacticooler output. The charger gets another one, but the missiles are coming up, and they even get a pick right with that. That was, of course, very useful, and they even recapped the zone. The range blasters staying in this aggressive position. They almost went down because of the wall, but it didn't happen, actually. The E-liter got picked off, the range blasters staying in really... Oh, never mind. I was about to say they were staying in really close control with the 52, but they both went down at the same time.
Yeah, a lot of scrambling mid for now, just trying to take the zone back. It does flip back to SEQUOIA, and all their players are kind of mid here, although they do lose the splatter shot, so they might not be able to do too much. And all game, they're going to have to look out for the snipes from Lock coming out, and, you know, it will be dangerous if SEQUOIA are able... Sorry, BAD are able to take control, and the E-liter takes, you know, a pretty advantageous position on their side. It can be so hard to deal with a backline when you don't have one. And it does flip back to BAD. This splatter shot quite close to Trizuka, but they're going to go for a splat on the range blaster. Don't get it. So Bishop, nice work. And the Zuka comes out on the other side as well. SEQUOIA trying to maintain some control here. Maybe before BAD retake the lead, and they do cap it.
Oh, that was really close there. What is going on with the E-liter? They just got another pick, and they're 3 down. 2 people respawn by now. Right now, they're kind of stuck in this one position. We also see the Splatana wiper just kind of painting a bit more. They're gonna get their missiles in a few seconds, I think. Yeah, they just popped them. So that is something that they can use as a kind of get-in tool right now. But it's still kind of hard with that E-liter poking at them the entire time.
Yeah, the missiles came out, but in the meantime, they lost 2 players. I think a Zuka shot from BAD took someone out as well. And they're 2 down again. They're gonna, oh, that's a wipeout, and there's only 30 points left for BAD to get, so this could well be game here. SEQUOIA don't have long to get in. They're going to have to contend with that E-liter as well from so far away. This could well be game. Archer's going to try and rush him with that splatter shot on street. One goes down for BAD. Is Archer going to have time? No, they get picked off. They were watching Archer the whole time. Well, that zone very close to getting at least neutralized at the end, but BAD able to hold it for long enough. And after losing game 1, they come back here to take their first match 2-1.
That was really, really close at the end. I even think that was neutralized, but it was like that close to the end that it didn't even count for them anymore. So that is unfortunate, I believe. But yeah, really, really well played by both teams. I wouldn't have expected like that big of a comeback by BAD, but it was actually really, really strong by both teams.
Yeah, really good work from both teams there. I wonder how far they will both get. It's a pretty brutal format here. I mean, it's the same as FLUTI. A group of 6 teams and only the top 2 will advance to the single elim bracket. Of course, FLUTI will be using this a lot for their seeding as well. But yeah, what a close first set that was. Hopefully a sign of things to come here in Fast FLUTI today. But yeah, that is game 1 for everyone, set 1. So we will go to a quick break and we will be back with more games. See everyone in a bit.
See you soon.